You know, in software development, we're always walking this tightrope. We need to move fast, we have to ship new things, but we're also terrified of breaking what's already there. So today, we're going to look at the engine that solves this problem. How automation, when done right in Scrum, doesn't just improve quality, it builds absolutely unshakable confidence. This is the question, right? It's the one every single development team on the planet is wrestling with. We all feel that pressure to increase velocity, to ship features faster and faster. But there's always that little voice in the back of your head, that nagging fear, are we just shipping bugs more quickly? Well, that's exactly the conflict we're going to tackle today.
So this constant tug-of-war between speed and stability, that's pretty much the defining challenge for modern teams. Your users, they expect a constant stream of cool new features, but they also, and rightly so, expect the product to be rock solid and totally reliable. Getting that balance right isn't just nice to have, it's everything.
So here's the thing. The goal isn't to choose between quality and speed. The really high-performing teams, they figured out a while ago that this is a false choice. They don't trade one for the other. Instead, they actually engineer their process so that quality becomes the very engine for speed.
Okay, so how do they actually pull this off? Well, just like building a house, it all starts with a solid foundation. You can't skip this step. And in the world of software, that foundation is the automated build.
Think about it this way. You wouldn't build a skyscraper with faulty bricks, would you? Of course not. In software, our bricks are the smallest units of our code. So the very first step is having an automated, repeatable process that verifies each and every individual piece is sound. This creates a trustworthy base you can then build everything else on top of.
And the value you get from this one practice is just immense. For starters, automation brings consistency. A script runs the exact same way every single time. It yanks human error right out of the equation. No more, oops, I forgot that step. It allows for immediate detection of breaking changes, and it can even help you flag performance problems way earlier. But maybe most importantly, it keeps the product what we call potentially shippable, which is a core idea in Scrum. It means at the end of any day, you have a version of your product that could, in theory, go out to users.
All right, so our foundation is poured and it's solid. Now we can start putting up the supporting framework. In our little software house analogy, this framework is known as continuous integration, or CI for short.
So what is CI, really? At its heart, it's a simple but incredibly powerful idea. Instead of developers working in their own little silos for weeks on end, leading to this massive, painful, terrifying merge at the end, they integrate their work constantly. We're talking small changes multiple times a day, all flowing into a shared codebase.
And this is where the magic of the feedback loop kicks in. A developer pushes a small change. The CI server immediately sees it and boom, it triggers our automated build. Then it runs all the automated tests, and within just a few minutes, the team gets simple, clear feedback. Green light? Awesome, keep going. Red light? No problem. They know exactly which tiny change caused the issue and can fix it on the spot.
I mean, this comparison really says it all. The old Big Bang merge was just a nightmare. It was incredibly risky, the feedback took forever, and your confidence in the code was basically zero. You could spend days just trying to untangle all the conflicts. The CI approach completely flips that on its head. By integrating frequently, you slash the risk, you get instant feedback, you catch bugs early, and you start to build genuine confidence in your code base.
Okay, so we've got our foundation and our framework. Now we need to install the safety systems. And this isn't just about running a few tests. It's about building a smart, automated safety net.
Now here's a really crucial point that trips up so many teams. They get obsessed with this idea of test coverage, aiming for some magic number, like 90% or 100%. But this quote highlights a key truth. Coverage alone means nothing. You can have 100% coverage with tests that don't actually check anything meaningful at all. A real safety net is balanced. It uses different kinds of tests for different jobs. You've got unit tests for the individual bricks of code. You've got integration tests to make sure those bricks all fit together correctly. You have smoke tests, which are just really quick checks to see if the core application even starts up without, going up in smoke. Then you have functional tests to verify it meets the business needs, and performance tests to make sure it's fast. It's this combination that creates true quality assurance.
So, let's put all these pieces together. We have the foundation of automated builds, the framework of CI, and that smart safety net of testing. So what is the ultimate payoff for doing all this work?
This is the payoff.
This is why we do it. You deliver faster, precisely because you have confidence. You have way fewer integration conflicts, and the product becomes far more reliable. There's so much more transparency, but for me, the most important result is this one right here. The team gains this constant, unshakable confidence in the quality of the working software they produce.
And this leaves us with a final question for you to think about. Take a good, hard look at your own team's process. Is it a carefully engineered safety net that enables speed and confidence? Or is it just kind of a tangled mess of scripts and crossed fingers? The answer to that question will probably determine whether your team just struggles along or if it truly succeeds.